Hello students, today we are going to see chapter number 4, Journal of Standard 11 Commerce Subject Account. In our last video we have seen GST relate to purchase and sales. That was the 13th part of the chapter and this is the 14th part of the chapter and 1 to 13 part is linked in the description. Today we are going to see GST related income and expense account. So when there is a GST is applicable and the income within the state and outside the state, then what will be the journal entry, and if then we have made the expense, for that how much GST we have to pay, that also we are going to see. So here is your sum. From the following service related transaction, pass the necessary journal entry in the books of Shreyans Trading of Ahmedabad. So, journal entry. In the books of Shreyans Trading Company. Shreya Trading Company. So here let's prepare the Journal of Shreya. Date, particular, ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. Debit, particular, ledger folio, debit amount, credit. So here transaction number 1 is of 2019 January 1st. Transportation expense paid by check rupees 1,800. So here our expense is a transportation expense, that is 1,800, but it is not inclusive of GST. So we have to find out the GST, and applicable rate of the GST for the Shreyans Trading Company is 2.5%. CGST 2.5%, SGST and 5% IGST. So here we are going to calculate 2.5% of 1800, and that is 45 rupees. So here transport expense account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to, here they have told clearly that we have paid by check, so bank account. That journal entry we are going to pass. 2019 January 1st. Transportation expense account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to bank account. Here 1845 rupees and total will be 219 rupees. Being transport expense paid. Now, let's see the next transaction. Courier expense paid by check of rupees 3000. So here again we are going to pay courier expense. So courier expense account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to cash, because it is okay. It is again, we can see that courier expense is again by check. So to bank, that journal entry we are going to pass on 4th. Courier expense account input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to bank account. So here courier expense is 3075 rupees, input CGST SGST. So total will be 3150. Being courier expense paid. So for that, now let's see the next transaction. Insurance premium paid by check of rupees 4000. So here insurance premium account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to bank. That journal entry we are going to pass. Insurance premium account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to bank account. It is 4000 and 2.5% of 4000 will be 1000, 100. So total will be 4200. And here being insurance premium paid. For that. Now, let's see next. Advertisement expense paid by check of rupees 6000. So here again advertisement expense account debit, input CGST account debit, input SGST account debit to bank, as it is also paid by check. So journal entry will be that. So here advertisement expense is 6000 and 150 is a CGST, SGST. So total will be 6300. Being advertisement expense paid. For that. So next transaction is rent received by check rupees 5000. So here rent received is our income, and for income we are going to credit output CGST, SGST, and bank account is going to be debit. So our journal entry will be bank account debit to rent received account to output CGST account, output SGST account. That journal entry we are going to pass. Bank account debit to rent received account to output CGST account to output SGST account, and the amount is a 5,000 is rent received, and 2.5% of that will be 125. Total will be 5,250 being rent received by check. So for that, now let's see next transaction. Carriage inward paid by check rupees 8,000 to the transportation company have registered in Maharashtra. So here we have paid expense, but for that expense the company that is registered is in Maharashtra. So here we are going to pay input IGST. So carriage inward account debit, input IGST account debit to bank. That journal entry we are going to pass. So here on date number 20, that will be carriage inward account debit, input IGST account debit to bank account. Here we have paid 8,000 and 5% of 8,000 will be 400, and here 8,400 being a carriage inward paid by check for that. So these are the transactions, and now we have to make the total of these. So total of this will be 29,190. 29,190, and here is the total. So students, you may note down this in your notebook. Thank you for watching this video.